Hello everyone, today's chess puzzle. White, knight on g7, bishop on e5, pawn on f5, pawn on e4, pawn on c4, pawn on d3, pawn on e3, king on d2, rook on a1, bishop on f1, black, king on c8, rook on f8, pawn on a7, bishop on b7, pawn on b6, pawn on h6, pawn on c5, knight on g3, bishop on h2. Let's get this going. Okay, looking at this board, something immediately jumps out at me. We've got this black knight on g3, and it looks totally trapped.
Yeah, it really does seem that way. Not only the knight either, that black bishop on h2, also pretty limited in its movement, almost like they're both stuck in a corner.
Exactly. So if I were black, I'd be racking my brain trying to figure out how to get those pieces back into the game. What's fascinating here is that sometimes a piece that looks completely out of play can become a powerful weapon if you can find the right way to activate it.
Absolutely, and in this puzzle, that's exactly the challenge, finding the key to unlock the potential of those seemingly stuck pieces. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it highlights a key principle in chess strategy, piece activity. It's not enough to just have pieces on the board. You need to make them work together effectively.
So how does black do that in this position? How do they breathe life into those pieces?
Well, it starts with a move that might seem a little counterintuitive at first. Black's going to move their knight from g3 to f1.
Wait, really? Why would black move their knight into a position where it can be captured immediately by white's rook? That doesn't make sense.
It might seem strange, but trust me, there's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
See, if white captures the knight on f1 with their rook.
Which seems like the obvious move, right?
Exactly. But that's where the trap springs, because once that rook moves away from a1, it opens up a devastating line for black's bishop. They can then move their bishop from h2 to e5.
Wow, that's sneaky. I totally didn't see that coming. So the answer is black, n3-nf1, white, r1 shaman rf1, black, bh2 b5.
Precisely. And while it's not a checkmate, black gains a significant advantage. That bishop on e5 now controls a long diagonal, putting pressure on white's position and limiting their options.
So it's all about forcing white into making a seemingly obvious move that actually plays right into black's hands.
Exactly. This puzzle teaches us that in chess, it's crucial to think several moves ahead and anticipate your opponent's responses. Sometimes the best move isn't the most obvious one. It's about finding those subtle maneuvers. That can tip the balance in your favor.
Thank you for listening.